Dig. Hello, and welcome back to Maggie's Haven. Today I am in a different world and a different version of Minecraft. I'm in 26.1, and that's because I wanted to start a new adventure where I am going to try to discover every biome in the overworld and get the what's it called? The achievement. And I'm going to be staying in the Stone Age for this entire adventure, just to give myself an extra challenge. I will not be able to make anything that requires anything above stone to craft. So that means leather armor, stone tools and weapons. The only time I can have a bucket is if I find one in a chest, either in a village or somewhere. And I can only stay in a village for one night at a time. In fact, I can only stay anywhere for one night at a time. I can have a bed, a campfire, a furnace, but not much else. So I hope you'll come along and enjoy this adventure with me. I'm not picking a particular direction to travel. I'm just going to ramble and see where we wind up and see if we can get all of the biomes collected. So come along. So if you've been following along in my other Minecraft channel, not channel, but Minecraft world, I have been building a forever world in a fairly modded instance of the game. But here I am not using very many mods, shaders. I think I have one resource pack installed, but I'm keeping it basic, seeing how long I can survive, seeing if I can find all of the biomes. I had already made a little bit of a head start before I started recording, so I've probably visited at least one. Well, I'm in the savannah now. I think I've been in the savannah the whole time, but we're about to cross into a desert, so that'll be the second biome that I've discovered. And I need to find stuff to make more tools. Just mine some stone and coal. It's a good start. I think I might have enough leather for at least a pair of boots, if nothing else. Find myself somewhere to hide and try to craft a bed before this adventure ends very prematurely. Especially with these husks that hang out in desert biomes. They are not pleasant creatures to encounter. Might I probably make some noise in the background. She usually tends to want to join in on the action. Her name is Cora. I also have a cat named Amara. She might pipe up at some point as well. Well, that wasn't really useful as a shelter. Oh no, here comes trouble. I'm not going to be able to run much longer, so I've got to find somewhere that I can settle for the night. I have to eat raw meat. Ow, cactus. Oh no. dig. No! No. Ouch. I have a headache for some strange reason. Ow! Whoa. That was not good. Okay, dig here. And dig fast. Whew. And that's my dog. She thinks it's her turn to be the star of the show. Oh, my head hurts. Why? Front and back. All right. Okay, that is the extent of my tools and weapons upgrades for the moment. Some torches might at least make things more bearable. I don't know whether I should be allowed to carry the beds with me or whether I need to make a new one. I think I will actually just, in the spirit of only staying one night in any place and having a easily accessible respawn point in the case of a disaster, I shall leave the beds. And that means I need to find wool to make a new one each night, just to keep it challenging. As you do. I'd like to either craft or find some bundles because they would be handy. Where do I leave that? Oh, I dug it out. Okay. I used all my coal. Good job. And there's my cat in the background talking now. Hey, Amara. What you doing? I will allow myself to carry a crafting table because we don't want to make the game so unfun that I just don't want to play anymore. Need to limit sprinting because my food supply is low. Really need to make an axe. There we go. I'm always really a bit of an explorer in Minecraft, especially if I am playing on a server. I tend to be the person who does all the mapping, etc. I like to forage, so when I came up with this idea, it kind of really appealed to me on that basis. I think for a bundle you need 1 string and 1 leather. Get some more leather because I want to make armor. Sorry guys. Oh dear. 5. I know you can kill horses for leather, but I'm a real horse lover and I don't know if I could do it. And they're so pretty, these piebalds. So pretty. No, I can't bring myself to kill horses. Maybe if I was a little more desperate. I'm sorry, guys. The needs of the one outweigh the needs of the herd. Okay. I think I have got quite a good supply of wool for the moment, so no more sheep for now. There's another biome over there, the jungle biome. I don't want to get all the biomes like in the first 5 minutes. That's not going to make much of a series. The sheep almost looked like they were all penned up there. Hey, wolf. Need some more coal. It's some more coal. But I don't want to go caving at this point. I will have to eventually, because some of the biomes are cave biomes. Leave the kitty alone. She doesn't want to play. If anybody knows where I can get a flashback mod that is compatible with 26.1, could you drop me a comment? I haven't been able to find one so far, and I do like to use it for cinematics, flashback or replay. At the moment I'm just using OBS to record my game, which is pretty limited. Okay, is this a jungle or just a different... Oh yeah, that's jungle wood, so it is a jungle biome. Might try doing some cooking because food situation is getting dire. Yep, it'll soon be night. There's the first night. Actually, it's my second night. What am I talking about? Watch out for mobs. How far away is that? Not too far. Maybe coal over there. Stay here another night. Up, camp, and move on. We're going to head over towards those peaks over here. See if I can find anything of use to me there. My FOV is all wrong in this version. We'll see how we go. Seems way too narrow. There is coal up there. Excellent. Hey, dog. Wolf. It's a wolf until you tame it, I believe, and then it's a dog. Can you pair just leave each other alone, please? The cat comes out and taunts the dog until the dog engages, and then she complains to me that the dog is annoying her. Weird animals, weird. How's my wool looking? Still plenty. I don't tend to kill pigs in the game unless I am really desperate for food. And I don't farm them because the only thing they drop is pork chop, and it's really not worth, ouch, not worth the effort. Oh, there was a spider. Now I might see if I can kill that in a second because I want the string. Knowing my luck, it'll drop a spider eye, which is no use at all. Being as Stone Age people probably didn't brew potions, or maybe they did, but crafting a brewing stand requires more than stone, so not something I'll be using unless I find one. And even then I probably won't carry it with me, so... Where was he? There he is. Here, creepy. Up here. Yes, he dropped a string and an eye. Alright, I think I've got one leather and a string. Two leather and two string. I'll just do one for now. Hoping I'll find some if I encounter a village. We can carry our wool in there, and that will be a big help to us. All right. On we go. I need to check if this achievement still exists, otherwise I'm just... What the? That was a weird noise. Otherwise I'm just whistling in the wind here. Did I already go that way? Did I already cross that? I'm sure I did, because there are horses over there, so I'll go back this way. There it is, adventuring time. I have so far discovered 6 of 54. Okay, cool. That's a relief. There is a village. Hopefully they have a bucket. Otherwise, I'm still bucketless. Not rustling cows at all. These cows were just wandering free, and I figured that because they were not in a pen, they were for everybody. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Enough to make boots. Emeralds are handy. I'll carry some of those. Oh, another bundle, yes. Apples are always good in a pinch. If I get make a quill, I can keep a record of my journey. We're getting towards sundown, so I may actually elect... Oh, another one. I may actually elect to stay in this village overnight. Potatoes, I'll take some of those too then. Hey guys. I'm absolutely, definitely not stealing anything from your village, okay? Just so we're clear on that. I might be borrowing 1 or 2 objects. Definitely not stealing though. Pretty little horses down here. I like this colour. He reminds me of a horse I once knew called Walnut, who I had a lovely year also with. He actually belonged to my aunt, but I lived with her for a year or so, and Walnut was a good friend for a while. Wow. Gosh. This house must be vacant because it would be almost impossible for a villager to pathfind to. Oh, it's a smithy. Not smithy. Yeah, smithy. Can't upgrade my gear. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cast my bed here for the night and sleep. And yes, I think time to move on. Wait, did I? Okay, what else can we discover? Hey dude, did you drop a scoot? Because that's an advancement if I get a scoot. I didn't. Rats. Are they armadillos? I think. I was going to say aardvark. Are they aardvarks or I think they're armadillos. Maybe it's the same. Depends where you come from. Some type of anteater in any case. Oh, what did I pick up? Oh, they leaf litter. Okay. Pretty flowers. Bee nest. So what are some of your favourite things that you do in Minecraft or other games that you might be playing? I like to hear about other gamers' experiences and favourite games and ideas for what to do. You can drop me a comment about just about anything. My work history is, excuse me, I started out as a shop assistant and then went into aged care as an assistant in nursing for a while. Then after I married and had children, I was a stay-at-home mum for quite some time. And when my kids went to school, first of all, I was a school crossing guard, which was an interesting job. It's quite daunting to be in control of traffic and protecting the lives of young people. Then I went into office admin, and that was basically the rest of my working life was spent in office admin, first in telecommunications, then, well, actually probably telecommunications the whole time, but just in different areas of that. Like my last job was as a admin assistant in telecommunications pre-provisioning, which is dealing with people getting their new homes built and having their telephone and internet connected. That was an interesting job too, and probably the best workplace I've ever been employed at in my entire life. I really did not want to quit that job, but unfortunately my health was declining and I had to leave in the end. As much as I struggled to stay on, I cut my hours till I was doing 15 hours a week. And much as they would have been quite happy to keep me, the commute was not worth the hours. So I was out of the workforce and I'm now on disability because of health issues. But I also did some study after I left the workforce to keep my brain sharp, and I'm a qualified holistic counsellor. And some of my videos that you'll see on here will be coming from that angle, whether I'm chatting about it in Minecraft or whether I make particular videos from that viewpoint. Hey, dog. A wolf. Hey, wolf. Real wolves don't bark. They huff. So these Minecraft wolves are hybrids, I think. Huff or howl to communicate over longer distance. Oh, there's lava under there. Huff or howl for long distance communication. Fascinating creatures. If you ever want to do some free study into human history with dogs, you can, I think it's still available. There was a course that I did a few years ago on Coursera, which was free if you're just auditing without wanting to get the certificate, called Dog Emotion and Cognition, and it actually goes into the history of how humans and wolves built a symbiotic partnership, and how we have selectively bred for the desirable traits in dogs to get the multitude of breeds that we have today with their various traits and looks. Very interesting. And the professor who was giving the lectures at that time was very engaging and easy to listen to, if you're interested. It might help you to understand the canines that share your home a little better. Another desert. We may need to craft a boat soon and start crossing some oceans to see if we can find, tundras and I was thinking ice biomes, because it's all fairly moderate climate biomes around here. It'd be fun to ride a camel, but I can't have a saddle because you need iron to craft a saddle. Oh, I brought the bed with me. I shouldn't have done that. I must remember to leave it behind this time. I want to be kind of not out in the open because there are husks in deserts. I might go down near this with a bit of a light source. We won't get mobs spawning. Now we'll leave that there and carry on. Oh yeah, because I slept in the village, didn't I? But yes, I must remember that I cannot carry the bed with me. Breaking my own rules already. I can't help it. I'm just a rebel in petticoats. Thought I heard something running after me. Do not like. Please let me know if you think I'm going around in circles in the comments. Because, maybe I should have picked a direction. It might have actually a basic direction. Well, the sun is over there in the east because it's morning, so we'll kind of keep trying to go basically towards the sunrise without being too pedantic about sticking to the easterly direction. You know, if we can go north and southeasterly. Because, as I have said in my forever world to my viewers, I can get lost in my own neighbourhood quite easily. So if I get lost out here, that's par for the course. Give you a break from first person, shall I? Give me a break from it too. Gets a bit hard on the eyes when you're an old person. Well, not old, but older person. You're safe, pigs. Don't eat pigs. Or don't kill pigs. Don't really eat pigs either, for that matter. If you don't kill them, you can't eat them. The only time I might kill a pig is if I'm using the kind of mods that allow me to use a knife and get ham and bacon. Then, yes. Doesn't apply here. Oh, the wolves have been busy here. I'll take those, thank you. Okay. I'm at the sprinting, please. You get so used to sprinting that you forget that you're not supposed to do it too much sometimes. Did I bring? I did. That I am allowed to. All right, let us cross the ocean and see what's on the other side.
I don't know if I can find my way out.
Is that a ruined portal? It is. Can I get the chest without drowning? Let us see. Who knows what might be in this chest? Would be useful unto us.
And everything is growing up tight.
Ow, get off that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hup, 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 hup. Remember, you are an air-breathing creature.
Need a friend to shake me out again. Need a friend
Look again.
to shake me out again.
I can't really have that. I'm going up. No bucket, which was what I was hoping for. Whew. Now, which way is east?
Know if I can find my way.
Sun, where are you? I can't see. Where's the sun? I can't see it because... Which way is it going? Is it moving? Uh-oh. I can't tell which way the sun's going. Go over here. Get on land. Might be. Right, that's going west. Yes, so this way is east. Hey, dolphin. Watch out for those undersea temples. I do not need the curse of slow mining just now.
The water is rising over me.
That's a biome, isn't it? I think.
It's coming.
Stony Shore or Rocky Shore, something like that.
The water is rising over me. The water is rising.
Look at that beautiful iron that I can't have.
The water is rising over me.
Don't lose. Let's see how we're going.
Water is rising over me. I'm reaching.
9 out of 54. Alright. Have I got daylight left? Enough daylight left to get to the next major landfall. Better row a bit faster, Earl. Nautilus. One of these days I'm going to tame one of those if I get a fish, because that could be a Stone Age way of breathing a little bit underwater, which could be handy for, I don't know, finding a bucket in an undersea chest. Who knows? Oh, there's an undersea thing. I'm not going near that. We go a little bit around it, give it a wide berth. Does anybody ever really fight the Guardian? I know I gave it up a long time ago. I might sometimes go over there just to mine some of the aquamarine, but I don't like fighting the Guardian and those things that shoot lasers at you. No thanks. I'd rather fight the warden, to be quite honest, in the deep dark. Gosh, it may have gotten myself all at sea here. Excuse me, I need a sip of water. Uh-oh. Speak of the devil, his minions appear. It's always interesting to look down and see what's under the water as you travel over the sea. There are often structures like this one up here with the sea glass lights. I hope that's not another temple. I'm giving that a wide berth as well, just in case, but I think it's probably just a drowned citadel. Oh, is that a mooshroom? That looks like a mooshroom biome. It is. I'll go over here because I need to discover it, but also in case there's anybody watching who's never seen a mooshroom before. It's a mob that, well, you'll see in a moment. This soil type is called podsol, great for growing mushrooms on, as you can see. And up here we have mushrooms and hostile mobs. I don't think hostile mobs can spawn here. So that's a nice respite for tonight. Now, what I wanted to show you with the mushrooms is that when you kill them, they drop mushroom soup. Or mushroom, I think it's mushroom soup. No, they don't. Do they? They don't. Maybe you have to milk them for mushroom soup. But anyway, they drop beef. Because beef and mushroom go together, and they drop leather, so... Need to keep away from the edges of this island because I think those things that fire lasers will... I know them as laser boys because that's what we call them on the private server I play on. So east is that way. I'll leave the bed facing that way. Need to make a new sword before I move on. Keep those because I may craft arrows. Flint is a type of stone, so arrows are permissible in the Stone Age. The bread away in case I need it for later. I can stay here all day if I want to, but I must move on. before sundown. I cannot spend another night here. I'm tough on myself. Blow. Well, we got full armor. And leave the bed. This is east. Thanks for the hospitality, Mooshrooms. We're off. So that's one biome that you do have to go across the ocean to discover. I don't think they spawn anywhere except in the middle of the ocean. So that made crossing the ocean very worthwhile. And I think that makes 10 biomes that we have discovered so far. There's a shipwreck over there. Oh, right next to a undersea temple, so I'm not going to risk it. My armor is only leather, and there is such a thing left in the world somewhere as common sense. And I have a tiny bit of it. Major landfall, there we go. And I think I will get to this landfall and probably stop this session here. I don't want to keep you for hours. Everybody has other things that they could be doing than watching YouTube, although we all still sit and watch YouTube for hours. But I think this has been enough. I think we've discovered 10 biomes. That's plenty for one session. Let me just find my way. I need to make a shovel. Craft a shovel, and that will be that. Okay. Thanks for watching my trip across the ocean and across how many biomes? 12 of 54 biomes. And I hope you'll join me next time, either in my forever world where I might be building something new, or here in this adventure where I will be continuing to try to get the advancement of... I've already forgotten the name. See, this is the curse of old age. Adventuring time.